Now, we're here today to help celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Deep Space Network, but also to be with our Australian partners, because this is now the 49th anniversary and actually the beginning of the 50th year here at the tracking site just outside of Canberra. We have had a long collaboration going all the way back to the 50s. Things like where we picked up the first signals coming from the moon when Neil Armstrong walked on the moon. I was here back in 2012 when Curiosity landed on Mars, that the first signals came back to Earth through here. They heard it before I did. And even tracking Voyager, which is back last August, officially left the solar system and became the first human-made vehicle to travel in interstellar space. So that's all been coming through the Australian tracking station here. People always want to know, what are we going to do next? And this year, this particular year is, I refer to as the Year of Earth, because NASA has 5 Earth science missions that are going to launch. 3 of them are going into Earth orbit and will be on free flyers, and 2 of them are actually going to the International Space Station, where they will be mounted to the International Space Station, something we've not done before. And then in 2015, we have 2 more Earth science missions to be launched. So that'll be an unprecedented 7 Earth science missions in the next 2 years. While that's not, all the signals don't come through here, but still that's a critical role that we play with Australia. It also represents a potential additional partnership, because we've been talking with scientists here and representatives of the government about things that Australia and the US can do to collaborate in the future. And Earth science as a critical societal need for all of us. Understanding climate change. How do we clean up debris in low Earth orbit? Those are all things that our nations share as priorities. So we will probably be working on some of that as the years go by. If you ask about significant milestones, it's kind of hard to pick individual things out when we've been collaborating over 50 years. And it's almost every planetary science mission that the US launches, data continues to come through the site here in Canberra. When just not very long ago late last year, we had a spacecraft, Voyager, that left the solar system. So it became the first man-made article to go into interplanetary space. And that was tracked by the station here at Canberra. Coming 10, 20 years, almost every one of our planetary science missions is going to be launched, and the Earth and the other planets are aligned such that the ideal place to get the signal is coming through the southern hemisphere. So right now, this is the only tracking station that we have that's in the southern hemisphere. So once again, the U.S. will be partnered with Australia, bringing signals from planetary missions that are going into deep space to places like Jupiter and Pluto, which I know is not a planet anymore, but places like that. So that'll be for the next 20 years or so.